Good morning, students. Today we'll discuss some more important condensation polymers. Okay, yesterday continuation video. Okay, here yesterday we discussed polyester. Example for polyester, terylene cotton, and example for polyamides, nylon polymers, different nylon polymers we discussed yesterday. Today we'll discuss melamine formaldehyde resin and melamine formaldehyde resin. Okay, here phenol formaldehyde resin and proteins. Proteins also one of the best example for the condensation polymers. Okay, melamine. Okay, here I am writing structure of melamine. Here I am writing structure of melamine. Here nitrogen, here NH2, here nitrogen, here NH2, here nitrogen, here NH2. This is the melamine. This melamine formaldehyde resin used for the manufacture of unbreakable things. Here I am taking HCHO formaldehyde. This is the formaldehyde. This hydrogen, one of the hydrogen, okay, here it loses in the form of H plus. This hydrogen attacked it here, this nitrogen attacks here. What happened here? By heating we'll get one condensation, one resin product. We'll get the one resin product. Here NH2, here N, here NH. H is removed as H plus and attacked at OH, attacked at oxygen and forms OH. Here attacks here and form OH. And here N, here NH2 and here N. This is the monomer. This is the monomer. This is the intermediate resin. Okay, here it involves in polymerization. At high temperature and high pressure. Lose the water molecule. 1 mole of this intermediate resin reacts with another mole of intermediate resin, and lose the water molecule and form like this. Here, okay, here H and here OH, lose like this water molecule, and I am writing two molecules. Here NH, okay, here extension, and here nitrogen, here nitrogen, here nitrogen, and here NH2, and here NH and CH2. Here lose the OH group. Okay, here H and here OH. Next molecule attack here NH, like this. Here nitrogen, here nitrogen, here nitrogen, here NH2 group. Okay, here NH, CH2, continuation, extension. This is the melamine formaldehyde resin. Melamine formaldehyde resin. Polymer, all are the same terminology. Okay, this is about the preparation of melamine resin formaldehyde. This is used for the manufacture of unbreakable articles, unbreakable plastics, unbreakable materials. Okay, this is about the melamine formaldehyde resin. Here lose the water molecule. So this is the one of the best example for the condensation polymer. Then in continuation we'll see the preparation of, okay, here we'll see the preparation of proteins. What are proteins? Polypeptides are called as proteins. What is the meaning of polypeptide? C double bond O NH, the biomolecule which contains C double bond O NH functional group, those are simply considered as a polypeptides. C double bond O NH functional group we called as peptide bond. we called as peptide bond. Okay, here I am taking, okay, fourth one, proteins. Proteins, biopolymers. These are also called as biopolymers. Okay, biopolymers, and here polypeptides. These are also called as peptides. Peptide bond means biomolecule which contains C double bond O NH functional group, we called as peptide. Okay, the polymer which contain number of peptide molecule, we called as polypeptides. We called as polypeptides. These polypeptides prepared from amino acid. Prepared from amino acids. What are amino acids? The organic molecule which contain amino functional group, NH2 functional group, and carboxylic acid functional group, COOH functional group. Those are simply considered as a amino acid. Amino acid. Okay, here I am preparing glyalaprotein. Glyalaprotein. I am taking one simple example. Glyalaprotein. Gly means glycine. Gly means glycine. Here, gly means glycine. Ala means alanine. Ala means alanine. That means glycine alanine protein. Okay, here I will prepare this one. First, okay, here amino acid. Here I am writing glycine structure, C double bond O, OH, and here NH2. This is the amino acid. Glycine. This is the glycine. Okay, glycine contains two active functional group. Every amino acid contain two active functional group. Every amino acid contain two active functional group. Both are involved in the reaction. Okay, if both are involved in the reaction, that creates big problem to chemical reaction. Okay, for that purpose, here we are doing one thing. Nullify the reactivity of one functional group by using blocking agent. By using blocking agent, we nullify the reactivity of one functional group by using blocking agent. Okay, blocking agent. Okay, here two functional groups are there. One is carboxylic acid is there. Another one is NH2 functional group is there. First, we nullify the reactivity. Okay, we nullify the reactivity of amino functional group by the acylation, N-acylation or N-benzoylation. N-acylation or N-benzoylation. Okay, here I am taking acylation, CH3 C double bond O Cl. This is the acetyl chloride. Acetyl chloride. Okay, heat. What happened? Here Cl and H from the NH2 group. It lose HCl molecule and forms CH3 C double bond O NH CH2 COOH. Here we have only one active functional group, one carboxylic acid active functional group. Then it reacts with the glycine part over. Then it reacts with the alanine. Okay, here I am writing alanine. Okay, here I am writing alanine. Sorry, COOH CH CH3 NH2. This is the alanine. This is also one of the important amino acid. Okay, heat at 100 degrees centigrade temperature or in presence of any dehydrating agent. What happened here? It lose water molecule like this. OH and H from this one. OH and H from the alanine. OH from the acetyl glycine. This is the acetyl glycine. N-acetyl glycine. Okay, here OH from the N-acetyl glycine, H from the alanine. What happened? Here I am writing CH3 C double bond O NH CH2 C double bond O NH CH CH3 COOH. Then remove the blocking agent. This blocking agent by the hydrolysis. Just add water. What happened? OH will be added here. H will be added here. H will be added here. What happened? Then I am writing after the addition of water NH2 CH2, C double bond O, NH, CH, CH3, COOH. Okay, here glyala. How many C double bond O NH functional group is there? Amino acids are biomolecules. Okay, the biomolecule which contains C double bond O NH functional group we called as peptide bond. This bond called as peptide bond. This bond we called as peptide bond. Peptide bond. How many peptide bonds are there here? Only one peptide bond is there. So we called glyala monopeptide. Glyala monopeptide. Number of this glyala monopeptide involves in polymerization. At high temperature and high pressure. What happen? H from this amine group and here OH from the carboxylic acid group. Then what happen? Here we get polymer. NH. Okay, here CH2, C double bond O, NH, CH, CH3, C double bond O, taken n times. How many peptide bonds are there? Number of peptide bonds are there. So we call as glyala polypeptide or polymer or protein. This is the preparation of protein, glyala protein. Okay, for example, hemoglobin is there. Hemoglobin contains globular protein. In globular protein we have nearly 541 polypeptide linkage. That means globular protein manufactured by 542 amino acids. 542, it contains 542 amino acid and 541 amino acid. 542 amino acid, 541 peptide linkages. Okay, that is a big molecule. Here it is one simple molecule. This is about the preparation of proteins. And in continuation we will see the phenol formaldehyde resin. This is the important one. Phenol formaldehyde resin. Okay, here we have the two types of phenol formaldehyde resin. Linear phenol formaldehyde resin we called as Novalc polymers, and here cross-linked phenol formaldehyde resin polymers are there. Okay, those are simply considered as a bakelite. Those are used in the manufacture of electric switches and as a insulated material and waterproof material. We'll see in continuation the topic. Okay, fifth one, phenol formaldehyde resin. Okay, already we know about the structure of phenol. This is the phenol. Benzene with OH group we called as phenol. Reacts with formaldehyde, CH2O or HCHO, formaldehyde. Okay, heat at high temperature. What happen? It involves in electrophilic substitution reaction, EPSR. Electrophilic substitution reaction. Here electrophile was formed. Okay, here we'll get the different electrophile, CH2 plus OH. Okay, here H is there na. CH2 OH. What happened here? H, C double bond O, H. Here electron transferred, O minus plus. This H attack here and here it converts into CH2 here plus OH. This is the electrophile. This is the electrophilic substitution. Here OH group is ortho-para-directing group. So this electrophile, okay, this methanol electrophile attacks set, ortho and para position. Okay, here we get the three types of molecules. This is the one molecule, OH, CH2. This is the orthohydroxybenzoyl alcohol. Orthohydroxybenzoyl alcohol. Orthohydroxybenzoyl alcohol. And here we'll get one more intermediate, OH. Here CH2OH. CH2OH. This is the one intermediate, and we'll get, and here we'll get one more intermediate, this is also one more intermediate, CH2OH. Okay, here it contains only one active functional group. This is not involved in the polymerization. This group only involves in the polymerization. Okay, it contains one active functional group. It contains two active functional group. Okay, here it contains 1, 2, 3, three active functional group. Three active functional group. If any monomer molecule or molecule contain one functional group, active functional group, that involves in linear polymerization. Linear polymerization. Okay, if any molecule has two or more than two, okay, those are involved in cross-linked polymerization. Cross-linked polymerization. Cross-linked polymerization. And here, okay, here this molecule involves in linear polymerization. This molecule, these two molecules involves in two functional group containing and three functional group containing molecules involves in cross-linked polymerization. Okay, here we'll get the linear polymers by the linear polymerization of this, okay, orthohydroxybenzoyl alcohol. We'll get the linear phenol formaldehyde resin. Okay, see how we'll get the linear phenol formaldehyde resin. Linear phenol formaldehyde resin. Linear phenol formaldehyde resin, also called as Novalc polymers. These called as Novalc polymers. Novalc polymers prepared for the okay, used for the preparation of Fevicol, Fevikwik, Fevistick, like that gum type materials. Okay, how we will prepare this one? Here I am taking orthohydroxybenzoyl alcohol. This is the, instead of bonds I am writing only resonance hybrid, CH2OH. One molecule of this one reacts with second molecule of orthohydroxybenzoyl alcohol. What happened? Here H and here OH. Okay, both loses water molecule like this. H from one molecule, OH from one molecule, and forms here OH and here CH2, here OH, here CH2, OH. This is the monomer. This is the monomer. This involves in polymerization at a high temperature and high pressure and forms linear phenol formaldehyde resin or Novalc polymer. Okay, H from one molecule, OH from other molecule, lose number of water molecule. Here you take number of this monomer molecule and here lose the number of water molecule, and here forms okay, here na bond, okay, here OH and here CH2, here OH and here CH2 taken n times. This is the linear phenol formaldehyde resin. This is the linear phenol formaldehyde resin. This linear phenol formaldehyde resin used for the manufacture of gum type material, Fevicol, Fevistick, like that. Fevicol, Fevistick, like that. Okay, this is about the linear phenol formaldehyde resin. Okay, In continuation, we'll see the one more phenyl formaldehyde resin, cross-linked phenyl formaldehyde resin. Cross-linked phenyl formaldehyde resins are called as bakelite polymers. Okay, one more question. Write the structure of bakelite. Okay, this is an important one. We'll see preparation of the bakelite, and we'll see the structure of bakelite. Bakelite polymers used for the preparation of electric switches. Okay, here we have the electric switches now. Okay, those are prepared by using this bakelite. Next, cross-linked phenol formaldehyde resin. Cross-linked phenol formaldehyde resin. Okay, here cross-linked phenol formaldehyde resin. Okay, these are also called as three-dimensional polymers, 3D polymers, 3D phenol formaldehyde resin, or bakelite polymers. Bakelite polymers. These bakelite polymers used for the manufacture of electric switches, especially, and waterproof material like that. Okay, how we will prepare this bakelite polymers? Okay, here by using two, for example, here I am taking two active functional group containing molecule CH2OH, CH2OH, CH2OH. Okay, it reacts with two molecules of same, two molecules OH, CH2OH, CH2OH. Heat. What happened? It lose water molecule. It lose the water molecule. Okay, and lose the water molecule. Number of water molecule. Okay, here it lose here two water molecules, and we'll get here bond here. Okay, here CH2, and here bond OH, here CH2 OH, and here CH2 is there. Okay, here CH2 is there, CH2. Okay, CH2 OH here, OH here, and here OH. We'll get this monomer. This is a monomer. Okay, this monomer involves in polymerization at high temperature and high pressure. Okay, it lose number of water molecules. Number of water molecules like means, sorry, this functional group is present here. Okay, here H, here OH, here OH, and from the here H, here OH, from one more molecule of H, and completely lose water molecule, number of water molecules, and here we'll get the cross linkages. Here I am writing cross linkages. Here OH as usual, CH2 as usual, and here OH, and here CH2 taken n times. Here CH2 is there, and here okay, here OH. Okay, here for example I am writing here OH, and here I am writing OH, ortho position. Here CH2, continuation bond, and here also same CH2, here OH, and here CH2, continuation of this bond. Okay, here linear and vertical and horizontal linkages are there. Vertical and horizontal linkages we simply called as a cross-linked polymer. This is the cross-linked three-dimensional polymer. Okay, here these are simply considered as a bakelite. Okay, if molecule contain 3 active functional group, okay, how we'll get the bakelite polymers? We'll see 3 active functional group. Okay, I wanted to explain that one. If molecule contain 3 active functional group, just I want to write that structure. Here 3 functional group containing molecule. Here OH, CH2OH, CH2OH, here CH2OH. It reacts with the number of same molecule OH, CH2OH, CH2OH, here CH2OH. At high temperature, high pressure, at high temperature, high pressure, it loses number of water molecules. Number of water molecule and forms bakelite like this. Okay, here OH, here CH2, here OH, and here CH2 extension like this. Here CH2 and extension like this. Here number of times. And here CH2. Okay, here OH and here CH2. Okay, here continuation CH2. Here OH. Here CH2 extension and here also extension. This is the structure of bakelite polymers. Okay, bakelite polymer which contain 3 active functional group. Okay, previously we saw the bakelite polymer with 2 active functional group. Here 3 active functional group now. This is the 1 active functional group, this is the another, this is another. 3 active functional group. This is about the structure of bakelite polymers. Here it loses the number of water molecule. Okay, here this is about the one more cross-linked phenol formaldehyde resin, that is bakelite polymer. And one more thing, this is about the discussion of addition polymers and condensation polymers. Okay, we'll discuss some important topics in continuation next. Okay, we'll see next video. And one more thing, you should write complete notes and send me through WhatsApp. It is important for your career, otherwise you lose marks. Okay, thank you. ఎందుకు అరుస్తుంది? ఆగ ఆగు ఇంకా కాలేదు, ఒక నిమిషం ఆగమని చెప్పిన.